All right, what's up, party players? Welcome to another session. Maybe I'll turn it over to Andrew to recap last session. Just kidding. No, if you guys want to recap briefly what happened last session, we've got some. Well, Andrew, Georgina joined us, so they have no idea where we're at. So
At
we'll
all.
see how it goes.
I didn't actually take good notes last time because I had a
Perfect.
bog you.
Perfect. I can give a
I
recap if
Okay,
you need one.
I renamed my notes from New D&D to Starfire, so it got changed on my desktop.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so we're in a world. All the gods are dead. We think, but now we're not so sure.
No.
Dun dun dun.
Are we doing a full campaign synopsis?
No.
Okay.
So essentially, there is this. We're in the Jorges, which is this fog that doesn't let you have a good rest. However, there are people living out in this fog that have figured out how to have good rests, long rests. And we followed their advice. We found a unicorn in a nice like pool area. But half of our party ended up getting attacked outside because there was someone looking for an acquaintance of ours who was also there.
Mhm.
And they all dived into this pool, and we had a little bit of a scrap with the quarry, the person who was the quarry. Let's call him Kane. Kane with 9 lives. Um, the hunter ended up jumping through a portal back to his home. And half of our group, including Kane, made it through the portal, and the other 2 did not. And we ended up expelling a spirit from Kane before he landed himself in the portal that got stuck in the cave with the 2 of us.
Yeah.
We found out that the spirit was apparently the wife of one of the dead gods, the first god that died.
Ket.
Ket. We realized that the one who killed Ket is still alive. The spirit wants us to find who they are and make sure they realize their mortality. I have that in quotes. And we now know that the gods don't die from old age, but they are mortal otherwise. The gods did keep their powers after they turned mortal, and that the spirit is 1,000 years old. And that they stole the map from me.
Well, we don't know. Somebody stole the map.
It was the spirit.
Okay. So after that, you guys left the unicorn's cave
Layer.
lair. I think you guys were heading back to Sonder. Sonder is the only nearby town in this misty forested area. And I think that's where I'll pick up with. Do you want to introduce your characters just for Georgina and Andrew to get a sense of who you guys are playing? No,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I would like to introduce myself as Riviera Springs. Tall, dark, and handsome trader, I guess, amidst these folk. Quite protective of those that I trust, but quick to cross and do what I need to with others that I encounter. Not in a weird sense, but
Andrew?
yes, elven beauty.
Okay, that was more. I didn't need that last line. Andrea, who are you playing as?
So I am playing Eilif, who is like a little scrawny, long, like dark hair, fair skin with some freckles going on, very Mediterranean, like olive complexion. She's got a very little, small Oriole who's kind of chilling out in her hood right now. And she like carries around a bag that kind of like clangs oddly with a few like large misshapen items stored inside. And she is human.
Okay, so we'll pick up there as you guys leave Wisp's lair and return through the pool. You find yourself back in the Jorges. Trying to find your bearings and backtracking on your journey here to head back, at least in the direction of Sonder. you kind of pick a direction and start to travel down that path a little bit. It's easy to get lost. The horror haze makes it very difficult to see. Visibility is about 30 to 60 feet at any given time with how foggy this place is. Sometimes you'll get a patch of sun beaming down if you're lucky enough to see sun at any time. As you're traveling, though, you hear some noise up ahead. A couple of voices chattering to each other, and I will turn to Andrew and Georgina if you'd like to introduce what these two adventurers see as you guys approach, or as Eilif and Riviera approach.
We have props.
So you would probably see two young-looking elves just moseying along the path. One clearly
I'm trying to read.
with her nose stuck in a book, and the other just walking beside her, arms behind his head, just talking her ear off. Clearly, she's not listening. And then this happened, and then you should have seen what I was so cool, right? Right?
That's so-
Right? Man, you would have loved it.
Yep.
Hey, you see those people over there?
I don't see people, I see books.
Hey, you over there. What are you
Oh,
doing here?
Are those teenagers?
I think they're teenagers.
Are those teenage elves?
I mean, it's hard to guess their age, but
Teenagers?
What's that?
Sus.
Yeah. So
wait,
See you.
I have books.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Bobby,
Bob,
come
hey,
here.
you.
Hold on. Bobby went behind with
You're
the
a renegade bird. Sorry, I
It's my new pet. She's
may have lost a bird back here.
Hold on, we see you. We'll be right with you.
Hey, you got a hand?
Teenagers.
Ah,
There's that word again.
I don't know what it means.
It's not in my book.
So you see
You don't know what teenagers are?
Do I want to?
No, actually, you don't want to know what teenagers are if you're not one of them.
no.
Riviera, you notice these elves look fairly young.
Are they teenagers?
Box them.
What the box?
Oh, I
We could take a quick break if you need to.
Yeah.
Behind the monitors
and biting.
and nipping.
Come on, out of here. All right, we're good.
Okay. Sorry. You're a bad girl.
You. Come on. I think they.
I'm gonna go get an almond.
She's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, she's fine. How old are you two?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I
That's
think,
a good question, bruh. I don't know. How old are you?
No, we asked you first.
and what exactly are you doing out here?
Everyone's not in my book. What are you doing out here?
Where
We asked you first.
There's that rule again.
See, technically, did you ask us first? Because I feel like we asked you first.
Oh dear. This is going nowhere very fast.
I mean, we could solve this the old-fashioned way.
Ah, tough guy, see it?
No, gambling.
Gambling.
Sounds fun.
Are we all gamble?
Oh, she closed her book.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, gamble. Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your game, sir?
I have a game. Dice. Do I have dice? Rock, paper, scissors. Boulder, parchment, shears is what I meant to say. Do you know how to play? What are we gambling?
Probably.
information.
Information. Boulder, parchment, shears for information, I guess.
All right. This sounds fun. For a minute.
Do you know how to play?
Why don't you refresh my memory?
Okay. Yeah. So here's the deal. You could choose 3 options. You could either choose boulder, parchment, or shears. So this is boulder, this is parchment, and this is shears. With me so far?
This, reminds me of, like when your parents try to tell you about what like messages were like back in the day, and they go like this, and I'm like, it's like this. This is
Oh
what
my God, they are teenagers.
No clue.
we can do this though. We are intelligent. We are studying.
What she said.
Is that why you have books?
That is definitely why I have books.
Books.
Odd place to be studying. This is a very dangerous place.
Can we see what her book says?
Oh,
We love danger. Isn't
What
that
does it
right?
look like they're studying?
He doesn't study.
No, what I'm asking the DM, what does it look like they're studying?
It's a book actually. I'll because I don't think you've introduced your name yet, so I'll keep that wrapped up. Georgina, what can they see your book? Does it have a cover? Do you have like a?
that's literally it.
I mean, it's the one I picked up. I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
okay.
gonna go with it. You know what? No. I'm gonna switch books. So you notice she's reading one book, and then suddenly you don't even realize that she's switched books. The chickens on it.
My character. my
Look,
character
Bobby,
doesn't
it's
react,
you.
thinking like this is normal.
Look, it's you on the cover. You chicken.
Huh.
Give me a perception check, Riviera.
Did you see? Your cousins are on the cover.
The 14?
You notice that while the books have changed and you can't see how she changed the books, you don't see any other books around.
Huh. It's a tricky one.
Okay, so what happens is we go like this, and after 3, then you either do boulder, parchment, or shears, and then I'll let you know if you won or lost. Okay?
Yes. Can we trust them? What if they lie? How will we know?
They don't have their life skills yet. What are they doing here?
I thought you were going to say their
Honest people.
wayfinding license.
Have you ever been?
That's a good question. Do you have a license to be out here?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I
have a license for life, bro.
I don't even know what to say. What do you say to that? I was this bad when I was a teenager.
am ready.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh, look at that. I win.
No, I had the clippers.
No. Parchment beats shears.
It's indestructible parchment. If you try and cut it, it breaks the scissors.
Obviously. Haven't you heard pen is mightier than the sword?
I think she kind of has a point.
I thought you were academics.
Yeah.
You know, it's not in my book, so it's probably not even a real pen.
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
I'm Eilif.
You're what?
I'm Eilif. My
Hi.
name is Eilif.
It is nice to meet you. My name is Fable.
The name's Trouble. Takes her hand.
Some people think it's pronounced Trouble, but it's actually just pronounced Trouble.
Huh.
Fable
Okay.
and trouble.
Can we trust somebody named Trouble?
I don't know, but I'm actually kind of into it.
Wait. All right, I'll have to ask later. Name's Riviera.
Riviera.
Does anyone
Mhm.
think of anything shorter than that?
Such a strong name. And you can see as he says it, he's like kind of sizing you up a bit. Maybe he's trying to puff his chest. I don't know. You know?
What do you guys look like?
Mhm.
Great question. Fable is like not that tall for an elf. She has purple hair and purple eyes, and is a little bit pasty, and wears glasses, and has a bunch more piercings than I actually do. And she looks like generally, you know, like that look of like indifference that's just plastered on the face.
Kind of like
all the time.
a punk
Yeah.
teenager look. Yeah. His nose-
Teenager angst era. Got it.
Yep.
Trouble, a little bit taller than Fable. Just has this very like bro, cocky demeanor. And he's like clearly like trying to be like really chum and just like close to Fable, but Fable's just like yeah, like he's clearly the loud, obnoxious one. She's clearly the more like collected, wants to read. And, yeah.
Jim Bro.
Oh, that's better than what I wrote.
Got it. Would you like to read that out loud?
No.
No, Flecken, please. So what are you guys actually doing out here? Like it's truly not that safe out here.
Are you feckin'?
It's spring break.
on? You killed it.
We ran into some teenagers out here that were doing interesting things, but I'll be honest, when we left them, there was nothing left where they were. So if you're out here to do some things that they're hiding from others, now just, let's just leave this as a public service announcement that it's not worth it.
I think he's accusing us of being ne'er-do-wells.
Look, dude, I'm all for like having a good time and everything, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mostly because you're using slightly too big of words.
Hey,
I see the Sonder education has really cut out all of the
Let's start there. Are you from Sonder?
Nope.
Oh.
okay.
Are you from the same town that you're from?
I must be one of those southern towns.
Oh.
The incorrect conclusion. But we
Okay.
came through Saunder on our way here.
Yeah, trying to take in all the sights, you know,
Yeah,
see all
spring
that
break.
cool, dangerous things.
Check out
you
the
know?
bookstores.
I mean, yeah, but you know, all the exciting things, right,
And
Fable?
the bookstores.
I mean, yeah.
Have some coffee at the bookstores.
You came all the way to Sonder for the bookstore. Sorry, I should introduce myself properly. I am the Drake Warden of Sonder. So I just replaced the old mayor,
Sheriff.
Drake Warden, sheriff, sure, the person in charge of the town. And I know very well that we only have one bookstore, and it's not a bookstore; it's a library.
Do you
So-
have coupons?
It's a library. The knowledge is free, and you can get a pedicure there.
You're saying this book should not be in my handwriting.
You can have a book.
Oh, it could be.
You will know that there are coupons for the pedicure side of the library.
Okay, there are coupons for the pedicure side of the library, but not for the book side because it's a library. Did it change again?
I think so.
They seem really
Why
slow.
are you actually here?
Well, trouble.
Like Fable said, spring break, and we're just here to have a good time.
Hang out.
Take in the sights.
Check out trees that
I-
would make the books.
Hey, Fable, you think I could cut down that tree?
No,
I should try to cut
We-
down
no.
Tell them about necromancers.
Yeah, probably.
necromancers.
They are.
I mean, if you're here for a good time, I mean, you missed it in Sonder, but every Friday night there's a bit of a show there at Necromancers.
We like live music.
You down to that?
This is mean.
I mean, I don't think it's mean. Just there is a warning. You might get stabbed there.
Oh, that happens at a lot of music concerts we go to.
Yep, and other shows.
Mm-hmm.
Many other different types of shows.
Yeah.
Okay, but you are like 2.5, almost 3 days from town out here right now, where we are. And the sights, I don't think we can see more than like 30 feet in any direction. So, again, what you doing here?
We wanted to, experience being off the grid and like unplugged from society. Because I, was getting a little tired. And, sus is a good word for this. I was getting a little sus of society.
Be with nature.
Yes.
Ah.
To commune with the trees.
You are roots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get my feet, even though they're still in my boots.
What
into
about that
the
tree?
soil.
You
You
think I should
shouldn't
cut that
cut
tree?
down the tree,
Do
though.
I believe them?
Give me an insight check.
They've given like 4 different answers. I feel like this is obvious.
Trouble, can you give me a
15.
13? At least
15.
they seem about as trustworthy as teens could be.
Ugh,
Ah.
freaking teenager.
Yeah.
Now
Trouble, can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
and make it double.
15.
15? As you like point over to a tree that you're like, oh, can I cut that one down? You hear a voice says, please don't.
Oh, interesting.
Did you say that?
I didn't say anything.
Did you say something?
Did you guys hear
Huh?
that?
What?
Did we?
Did we?
Nope,
No.
just Trouble.
Ah.
That's a nice looking tree.
You should definitely not touch the talking
I'm gonna go.
tree.
I'm gonna look at that tree.
All right.
Do you think they brought recreational drugs with them?
Did you bring recreational drugs with you?
Definitely not. That would be illicit and irresponsible.
Do I believe her?
Insight check.
Only an 8.
It's up to you. I don't know. I'm not gonna make that choice for you.
My
What is
backpack
good?
only contains books.
Yeah, like, I kind of believe that part.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what teenagers do with copious amounts of paper.
Trouble's already like up to the tree.
Mhm.
Maybe he's like hanging on a low branch. He'd be like, Fable, look at me.
Does he know?
Okay, Trouble, make a performance check, please.
Okay.
I don't think they know anything about this
Huh.
place.
Oh, gee, that's like a crit fail.
Yes.
Right, so
Fable, look at me.
how does it go?
Probably the branch just snaps and I just completely wipe out on my butt on the floor. Immediately just try and jump back up. It's like,
We saw that.
Luckily, I wasn't even looking. I was only looking at my book.
Fable, that's why you're my number one.
I'm not your number one.
I mean, she says that, but
I'm not his number one.
oh. So, what do you guys doing out here?
Grave robbing.
We just killed a man, released a spirit from his body.
You know, they're doing this unplugged thing a little better than us.
Sorry, grave robbing, murder. That doesn't seem.
The murder?
You know,
I don't know if it counts as murder. He was
No.
already dead.
we didn't do anything. He was still alive when he went into that portal.
We saw him die before that, though.
No, he was alive when he
No,
went into
he
the portal.
died the first time we met him. Then we ran into him again.
Whoa.
And he was possessed by a spirit.
That's
Like-
why he's king with 9 lives.
I know, but if you kill a man after he's already dead, does it count as murder? That's the philosophical question here. Is if you kill the dead, is it already dead?
Yeah, what is your
Helpful, I'd just be like, bro, we've got to hang out.
I don't know.
Awesome. This is what we need. Fable, this is what we need for our spring break.
I'm in.
You got to let us hang out with
Wait, so they're actually on spring break.
We're awesome to hang out with. Fable always has amazing stories, and like, I'm so chill.
Are you?
Can't you tell? Come on.
No, I actually truly cannot.
What can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? First of all, because one thing we don't need right now is, hold on, there's two things we don't need right now. First of all, can you follow instructions? As in, if I say don't touch the thing, it might explode. Will you touch the thing?
I mean,
Wrong answer.
not at first.
Stage whispers. All right.
That's a good one. Okay,
All right.
the second question. Oh, wait, I forgot. What's my second question? Yeah, what can you do? What do you bring to the table? We're not going to be able to like protect you because we've been out here for so long. So can you protect yourself? Can you like fight? There's a lot of scary crap out there.
We saw you climb a tree, and it wasn't
We saw him
much.
try to climb a tree.
I mean, that was just, it was a slip. There must have been water.
Uh-huh.
But we can. Isn't that right, Fable?
Oh yeah, we're pretty tough.
Tough as nails, and you'll see just Trouble kind of like tap his side where he's got like an axe just on the side of his belt. Should I cut that tree?
Nope.
You do not want to put your axe into that tree.
What are you guys doing now that you're done robbing graves? Sounds cool though.
Well, half our party rolled through a portal and we don't actually know where they are. So I think the intent is that we're going to try and make it back to Sonder. And if they did survive, then they'll hopefully be clever enough to also make it back to Sonder. Maybe. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
So we were going to try and make our way there, but we also no longer have the map.
Wait 1 second. You're just wandering out here. Nothing puts you on this course.
Oh yeah, that's a good question too.
You're just here out of sheer will.
I follow vibes.
Huh.
I just follow her.
Kind of vibes.
I like that actually. I should start saying that. That's great.
I don't know. I sort of like wandered into the forest and I told him to stay back, mostly because I mean, he's a bit of a kind of trouble, as his name suggests.
My name.
But he followed me, and he said he'd carry my book bag, so I said okay. And so we just sort of headed this way, and then headed that way, and then I took a second to collect myself, and then I realized we needed to turn left.
She's so smart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are your vibes telling you to go anywhere else right now?
Are her vibes?
Fable?
Back that way is my vibe.
Like back towards town or somewhere else?
Back towards town.
Huh.
Are you sure it's not trying to send you somewhere else? Like, are you positive?
No, definitely not positive.
You gather the direction she pointed was not towards the direction you're heading.
Was not towards the direction that we think town is?
Correct.
Huh.
I think we should follow the vibe.
I mean, you're the Drake Warden. Huh.
Have you hit anything? Have you hit anything else? Were you just walking through forest for right now? Have you hit a monument or anything along those lines? Or a structure or something that isn't forest?
I feel like there was somewhere where I was like, yo, Trouble, we should take a picture for the gram. And then I was like, no, because we're doing this unplugged. Remember?
Excuse me. The
Was that one
gram?
of them, the big rock?
Yes, there was a big rock.
Yes. Okay.
What is the gram?
Yeah.
I don't know what the gram is.
Old people.
jeez.
It's just it's this like really it's this incredible place where you can express yourself through still and moving images.
Vibes, bro.
It's
That
actually,
actually sounds pretty cool.
it actually fits very well with Fable's character. Inspiration.
All right. All right.
I think we should follow the vibes. We should
Yeah.
follow your vibes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fable starts walking the opposite direction to what she just pointed.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone just
Are you
like,
sure? Are you sure that's the direction that your vibes are in?
Yes,
Not
they're
sure.
instantaneously updated. It's incredible.
Huh.
If
Okay.
they get us super lost, can we find our way back out? I think we can find it. I think we're
You're gonna start you're gonna start heading out. I would like you to make the first adventure roll of this one shot.
fine. The flock won't let us. The
Yeah.
flock won't let us.
No. Hey, do you have
Get
to
off
bring
track.
that thing back?
What thing?
Yeah, the necklace.
I still have the necklace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang on to it.
Okay.
For a little. Who's making the adventure roll?
I thought
I,
Fable.
I
was
would
it.
like Fable to make the adventure roll. So for these adventure rolls, they're D100.
Give it 100.
You do two things together.
Or is this one?
I mean,
Okay.
that's the same as what I just picked up, is it not?
Okay, sure.
You want me to like roll both? and
Yes,
keep
please.
the-
And then I'm gonna roll your complication.
62.
62. All right. Okay.
Just-
Where's the complication go?
Yeah. Ooh. Also, stellar characters, you guys.
Yeah.
Love them. So good. I have a few questions afterwards, just to as in like a what came
Yeah.
first kind of situation, but I'll wait.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So as you're traveling, you're walking together, discussing a little bit, getting to know each other a bit, and about 3 or 4 hours go by as you're hiking through. There's a couple spots where like Riviera, from his experience, kind of pauses you as he hears like rustling, wandering through, some heavy footsteps of large creatures as they are able to kind of like give you a wide berth as you make your way, kind of like pausing for safety. After about, like I said, another couple hours, stop me if you want to interject with anything.
Hey,
But
what's your major?
Nature. What was that?
History.
Okay.
So, oh, interesting. Do you know about the history of this place then?
Line.
Let's check notes.
give me a history check.
Man.
Maybe she knows something that no one else knows. That was a really good question. What's in nature?
I think the kids like they have like a focus something these days when they go to
25.
A what?
25.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Book smarts.
Yes, your glasses are really cute.
Yeah.
I know. I
You look adorable.
I sent you a whisper. And just you can't look.
All right. I do know about this place.
You do.
I do. And it has a very interesting and convoluted history.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you want some more? No problem. So if you read specifically the there is an edition of a particular history book that I have pored over in my studies, specifically in my history of big forests class, where we talked about how big forests usually start as small. And it just so happened that this is no exception. And this indeed started as a small forest.
Wow.
I know, but it gets better because small forests begin as trees that someone else planted or were planted by something else. And
Bro.
this one was entirely planted by albino squirrels.
You're so smart and pretty. I mean, smart.
Squirrels.
Yeah, they buried all of the seeds on the direction of King Squirrel, whose name was
Sorry,
King Squirrel.
King who?
Squirrel.
Oh, King Scroll.
Eric's writing this down in the back. Huh.
It is a very, very old place, and it is part of the reason why it has been inhabited by such unusual creatures is because it has such an unusual past, and they vibe with that. I was talking about vibes. They vibe with that because they too come from an unusual past, and so they feel at home in this place.
Seems legit.
Well, she could probably let you borrow that book if you want to know.
Ah,
Uh,
do we want that book?
Yeah, sure. We'll take the book. Yeah, you got the book?
you bet.
He'll kind of take the bag off his shoulder, drop it to the ground, and as it drops, it probably like the sound it makes, the thud it makes, hits the ground is a lot heavier and louder than you think it probably should be for such a bag. And he's gonna be just like taking out book after book after book.
It has
looking
the
like,
purple binding with the red ribbon.
oh, God.
Not that one.
You sure?
That's not purple. That's chartreuse.
Right. Yeah. This one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Is it-
open the front of it, and it says Saunders Librarian.
Perfect. You stole half of our library, didn't you?
No, vibes. I got vibes.
You don't have the proof. You don't see anything. Shove all the books
Yeah.
back.
So the name of the library, just for reference, is you open the book and it says property of portmanteaus.
Hey, yeah, cool. Cool. Alex gonna shove it in her bag for right now.
As you're
Like
shoving,
climb around.
as you're doing that and shoving it into the bag, you hear a voice cry out. Okay. Oh, hello.
We all.
Yes. Come
Yes.
closer. Let me see you.
Can we tell where the voice is coming from?
Directly ahead of you.
The direction we're heading?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know that voice?
No.
Step closer. Let me come and see you.
This is us.
Do we see anything
Yeah.
in front of us?
What you guys notice is a humanoid figure standing about 6 feet, maybe like just a hair under 6 feet. A feathered head with a beak for a nose. He's got full humanoid arms and large wings pouring out. Holding like what looks like a box. The box seems to be embedded with different kinds of glass and like jewels and different things. Oh, my first customer. Oh, I'm so glad to have met you.
Hi.
Come.
Huh.
Are you interested? Oh, you must be. You look like such a beautiful family. Would you like your photo taken?
Do we look like a family?
Oh, there's 3 elves.
Uh-huh.
We all look alike?
Is it my mistake that you're not related? Oh, that's such a faux pas. My first
Oh, no,
customers.
100% related. No, these are my brothers.
Brother. What?
Interesting. Well, I'm glad that I was correct because that would have been very awkward.
Yeah. Hi. You're just here. You're just walking around Jorge's too.
Well, I'm looking for some interesting locations for my business, and these trees here make a perfect setting for family photography.
Do you think you're gonna get a lot of families here?
I'm scouting out locations. I need to have spots first, and it just so happens that you're here. You look very trustworthy. Could maybe for a couple coin, I could take your image and maybe I could post it on my social media, my gram, so to speak.
We don't do gram right now.
Why not?
This
Because
another
it's fun.
teenager?
It's spring break.
Sounds like a teenager.
Well, how about you? Would anybody be interested in a photo by Ziggy?
Come on, Fable.
By
Just following his vibe. You gotta support the dude.
Ziggy?
Yes, that's me. I'm Ziggy.
Wait, what's gonna happen with this photo after you take it?
Well, I would give you a copy of the said photo for exchange for coins. You can do what you wish with it. If you want to put it up in your adventuring caravan, or inside of your adventuring tent, or maybe wrapped under your adventuring pillow. I'd have no business keeping it. Maybe I'll use a couple for my portfolio, but that would be about it.
So, I'm sorry, the thing in your hand takes a thing that looks like a painting, but it's not.
That's correct.
You want us to pay you so that you can build your portfolio.
Well, it would be a mutual understanding. I would provide you a favor, or a consumable good, and then I would benefit that for my business.
Hang on, it's consumable.
Well, the image doesn't last forever.
Aw, but a painting lasts forever. What's the point?
Well,
Yeah.
well, these images, these grams, are 3-dimensional images that you can carry around with you.
That
Trouble.
actually sounds like kind of cool.
Oh, wait. We can do something with this, can't we? How lifelike are they?
Well, you'd have to pose for me to take it.
No way, sir. You said you had a portfolio.
Fable.
Cough it up. Let's see. How good are you?
Well, if you listen, I was starting my business, so I'm trying to build a portfolio.
So you're your first customers ever?
Yes.
We don't know that.
So we're doing you a favor.
Yes.
Do you have a license? A business license?
No, I'm an entrepreneur.
Doesn't mean you don't need a business license. My dad is in business.
I can second that. As the Drake Warden of Sonder, you do need a business license to operate in the Jorge's.
I did not realize I was here with the Drake Warden. Well, then this would be a perfect Drake Warden. May I have a business license, since you are the bequeather of business licenses?
Well, I need to make sure that your business is legit. Like, what's that device that you got in your hands that's shiny and I kind of want
This
it?
is my gram creator.
Huh.
Can you identify it to make sure he's telling the truth?
That's you.
All I need
No,
you to
but
do is stand by this tree here, this lovely large tree, and I will get a little group photo. We can all get in. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah, it's not virtual.
I mean,
Trouble's gonna go over, put his arm around Ziggy. You know what, Ziggy? You're my type of guy. I trust this guy. We should just do it.
Okay, how about this? Since you are my first customer, I will give you the image for free.
how much do these normally cost?
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a relationship with my customers to see what they're willing to pay. So any help would be great. I was thinking a gold would be more than enough.
All right.
I actually kind of want to see how it works, but I wish I could tell that device was legitimate or not first.
I don't think there's any harm in it.
You're not lying to the Drake Warden, are you, Ziggy?
Traveling.
I wouldn't dare lie to the Drake Warden.
Do you trust him, Eilif?
Do I trust him? Do I believe? Do I trust him?
Give me an insight check.
I do.
What
7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Hard to tell.
It's like I just don't get. We were warned so much about this Jorge's when we first came here, and like everybody's out here.
I think, I mean, what else are you gonna do in the city?
The vibes. You gotta, Ziggy, tell him it's the vibes, right? It's the vibes.
I actually kind of want to get this. All I've ever seen are paintings, so if it's like a 3D image, like that's cool.
Wait, think about, like, you know, when what's his name used to run the town. How many people? How many good people probably must have took off?
Maybe it wasn't that.
I mean, we were there for what, a week, and we hated the guy instantly.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't be surprised if everybody good wandered out here.
Fair.
Hey,
Created like a second town.
yeah.
All right.
I'm in for it. I'll do it.
Oh, perfect. Come here. Let me frame you right underneath this lovely tree. Can I get the rest of you in? We'll get one big shot.
All right.
Walk over.
I'm not smiling though.
Of course you're not.
Are we doing serious faces? Oh wait, Peeps. I'm gonna hold him.
Okay.
I'll put him on my head.
Yeah.
As you see Ziggy kind of positioning himself. Oh, perfect. Okay, a little closer. I don't have that wide of a field of view.
Trouble jumps in front and just like flexes, like, ah!
Okay.
Ugh, he elbowed me in the face.
that you?
The vibes!
All right.
Riviera just face palms.
As you're doing the vibes, you notice or you start to feel something crawl over your arm, and then the other arm, and the rest of you.
Oh, no.
You start to feel like things starting to reach over you as you feel vines starting to strap around your hands, pulling you against the tree and restraining you against. Perfect.
Oh, no.
Perfect. As you are all entangled by this tree that he's placed you against, you find yourself restrained, and Ziggy's like, "Excellent, my first victims of the day." As he starts walking over towards you, and he's like starting to rifle through your bag.
Don't touch that.
What are you going to do about it? And
You're
rips.
gonna get out of here, and you are gonna rule the day.
He's-
You touch this.
He's starting to like just
Got the books!
pour through. Like he grabs a couple books, he puts them in his sack. He's looking over Riviera's, like feeling
Misty step.
Misty step.
I'm gonna Misty step right on him.
Let's roll initiative.
There we go.
Here you go. I definitely thought the camera was gonna like suck us in or something like that.
Let's see. Okay, I've also on D&D Beyond set up the battle map. So for those that have your characters, you should be able to just hit the play button in the top right corner of your character sheet, and it'll bring you to the map.
Oh, yay.
Wow.
Oh, I gave her a card. I gave her a card.
She was clean.
Oh, I
Seems
just
like she was.
put it here. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Oh no, a bird has betrayed us.
Yeah.
So
Bobby.
this combat encounter has been enhanced by
Ooh. Owl Eyes Arts.
Owl's Eyes Arts. Restocks last March. No, so I've had the other players from this campaign give me some suggestions for things to throw at you. So good
Oh
good
no.
fucking luck.
If it's not a mimic, I riot.
All right. Okay, so as this tree seems to wrap its vines around you, holding you tight, and this creature is pouring through your gear. Eilif, you misty step out. What's everybody's initiative?
Oh, right.
Yeah, we have to roll them.
Is it still +1?
I think yours is +2.
Yeah. Okay. 15.
15. Eilif,
13. Oh, sorry.
6.
6, and Riviera.
15.
15. Okay. Let's start the combat.
Do you want to go first? Do you want to take the 16?
Wait, what?
I can give you the 16. Do you want to switch? You're
Sure.
Misty stepping at him.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
what
take
was
it.
yours?
6.
Okay, switch Riviera's 15 with Eilif's 6.
Okay, so I got to do that again. So 15 for Eilif, Riviera is 6, and Trouble's 13, and Fable's 13 or 15?
15.
15. All right.
Sorry, Eric. That's my alert
All good.
feed.
So on the map, you should see the initiative order at the top.
Yes, that's
Ooh.
right.
So cool.
Love that.
Fable, you're up first. Eilif, you will be on deck.
Okay.
As you see this tree is like starting to pull you in, like you're getting really tense, and as you're like pulling from it, the restraints are very like wrapping around your wrists or your arms. And this Eric Hokra seems to be rifling through your stuff while you misty step away. Fable, what are you doing?
She is, you see her sort of like struggling against her bonds, a book still in her hand, she didn't put it down. And she like angry growl yells at the, what did you say they were called? Look, Ziggy. And casts Cause Fear. Try and get him just leave my stuff alone.
Okay. So cause fear, that's a save, I believe.
Yes, it is. It is a wisdom save.
It's a dirty 20, so he saves.
Okay.
All right. As you try and scare this creature off, it seems to push past whatever magical effect you're trying to cast him. Man, and he pulls down and like rips a piece of shirt off. Looks like he's gonna try and cover your mouth so you can't incant spells on him. Like he knows what he's doing against something like you, but it's not his turn. This is just an action of what he's doing. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Fable?
You did, wait,
Yeah, go
how
ahead.
do you say I can up?
Yep, go on.
How do I, what? How do I know if I can do anything
Yeah.
else? I don't know how to play this kind of.
So what you did an action just now?
Yeah, you've already taken your action, so bonus action. You're restrained, so you can't move.
No, no.
Okay, nope, nothing.
Okay, Eilif, what are you doing on your turn?
Okay. Okay. I am going to. Eilif is gonna. Did she get the Misty Step off?
Yep.
So she was able to Misty Step out of the restraint.
Oh, easily enough.
Okay. Okay. Great. So Eilif is gonna kind of like land, and some like yellow and gold smoke is going to appear, and the feathered black book is going to appear in her hand, and she's going to like just open it to one of the random pages and point towards Ziggy, and you see some of that golden like light, that golden thread start to like weave itself into a crown and like place itself on his head, and I'm going to try and cast Crown of Madness on him.
Ooh.
So that is a wisdom save.
That is a 8. So I think that.
Failure.
Okay. So what does Crown of Madness do?
Okay, so he's charmed.
Ooh.
The creature succeeds automatically if it isn't humanoid. That matters here or not. It must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature if the creature is within it, or if no creature is within its reach.
Okay.
Release the save at the end of each turn.
Cool.
So I'm going to tell it to attack the tree.
Okay. Perfect. Trouble, you're up next. What are you doing as you are currently restrained?
Yeah, not much. Cute, tied up. So like, how am I restrained? It's like my both.
You're
my
restrained
hands
in the pose you had.
Oh shoot. Okay. If my axe was on my waist
Yeah.
and I'm tied up. Could I like start like wiggling my hips to try and like, like get the blade to like some, like, you know.
You know what? Let's see. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
How good is your spring break dancing?
Is that cocked?
Interference.
That's
That's
cocked.
cocked.
Okay.
Inter-
Wait, oh, that missed.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's 15.
15. You're able to swing your hips enough that the axe is swinging. What were you trying to get it to swing towards?
Well, I mean, it was more like I wanted to try and cut the vines or try and loosen the vines around.
Okay, give me an attack roll as you're swinging it with your hips. I will say you're not proficient wielding the axe with your hips, unless you can explain to me how you're proficient with your hips.
The vines, man. I don't know. So how do you want me to roll?
Just give me a strength attack.
Hips don't lie.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he loves Shakira.
So it's just d20 plus that, right? Which is 0.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, just
Well,
It's all on the roll.
okay.
14.
Could be worse.
yeah, I'll say you swing across. You won't be able to unrestrain yourself, but you'll, in the flailing of this axe on your hip, you'll hit one of the vines that's restraining Riviera.
Okay.
Okay, so you're free, Riviera, from this swing. The axe might have cut some skin while it's at it. You can deal with that later. However, it is Ziggy's turn as he's in a daze.
Cut the vines holding the purple-haired one.
Okay. Yeah, he does that. So he's gonna strike out at the. Oh, come on. Yeah. He cuts the vines across easily enough. And he's like trying to like fight or like whatever this thing is. He's trying to fight the thought. So, is there anything else on his turn other than the attack that he makes?
So I think he can move.
Mhm.
He can move normally. Oh, hi. Must use its action before moving on each of its turns.
So he cuts the vines and
And
he's gonna start backing up from the tree.
And then he repeats the save at the end of its turn.
And the crown, you can
Got
the effect of this crown seems to stay as the end of his turn. However, with that, which one is this? Does that go? Yeah, that is that one. Okay, you start to see the ground start to move as it starts to shift. Eilif, right next to you, as you see what looks like sand starting to shift towards you and starts to crawl up the side of your leg. Maybe you don't notice it at first, but you definitely start to feel this like almost like slimy mass of what looks like sand at first, but chitinous shells just kind of rolling up your leg underneath your like pant leg. Underneath
like a bug?
More like a lot of bugs.
Oh, gross.
As this where's the this mass starts to bite in towards you. It's a dirty 20.
Oof.
Dang.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw while I calculate damage here.
Oh, I'm good at those. Not good. Okay.
Oh my god. So 15 piercing damage.
Okay. I rolled a 13 for my con save.
Okay, you made it. You're good. You feel that your leg just feels really itchy right now, but though that mass is continuing to move up your leg.
Guys, there's something ground.
And then if I do this one, Riviera, that's a similar mass is moving towards you as the ground starts to crawl up your leg, where you kind of get your balance as you feel this like almost like sand, like similar. No, that's APOC.
Okay.
Similar to APOC's, please. Roll, but you don't seem to be as distraught by bugs and creatures because you're kind of granola like that.
Granola?
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Oh yeah, that cleared that up. Thanks.
The druid doesn't seem to be off put by by the bugs. And then I think it's this guy. Where are you? Is that the one? Yeah. And then there's a third one. The closest. Oh, geez. Okay, the closest one is Ziggy. So, okay, yeah, you see Ziggy get just a bunch of these like little creatures start to reach up to him. And he starts screaming in pain, and you see Ziggy start to vomit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's the maggot's turn.
Oh.
That's Courtney's.
gross.
That's Courtney's addition.
Gross. Courtney.
The tree is gonna attack you now.
What? Oh my.
Let's see. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3 because Eilif left the tree.
Full transparency, when we made these characters, we weren't thinking about battle. We were thinking about just like flavor.
Yeah, no, I love it. Okay.
No.
So the tree is gonna attack Fable. Oh my.
Dude.
That's a nat 20.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
See what it does. Okay.
Oh, God.
That's 16 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. 1 second. Strength. Oh shoot.
Eric, I'm also going to make an opportunity attack against the tree.
Okay.
That is a 2.
Okay, you see more vines come down from one of the branches, grabs around you, and starts yanking you up. So as you're getting pulled up into the tree, I'm gonna say around your like basically underneath your arms, and it wraps across the top of your rib cages. You're getting hoisted into this tree.
Wait, she was free, right?
She was. Now she's restrained again.
Oh.
Oh no. We're in this.
And it's going to use its legendary action.
Who put the tree in here?
Wait. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Damn it.
Okay. As you start to see the roots of this tree start to spread out, I need everybody to make a strength saving throw, please.
Even me?
You are just in range.
Oh no.
But including Fable again.
No,
Oh my God.
Fable is not on the ground, so she's not affected.
Ugh.
12 for trouble.
Trouble's anchored to the ground.
8.
Riviera's anchored to the ground.
Well.
And Eilif is anchored to the ground.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay.
Then you see more of those. So these things aren't like the sand stuff. You see more bugs starting to come towards you, Eilif. These are Cam's bugs.
Right.
They are going to leap at you. So you get like a pile of these like grubs that are flying through the air that seem to be flung at you.
They're flying?
Oh no. That's a 19. Oh, okay, 19 plus 0, so it's a 19. You're gonna take 1 piercing damage.
Hmm.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do I trust this one? I don't think I trust that one. Oh, I shouldn't have trusted this one. For real? 4.
And
Cool.
I don't trust any of mine right now. This is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're poisoned.
Okay.
And then this guy appears. He's gonna not be able to make it to you. This one appears, is not gonna make it to Fable. And then this one is not gonna make it to Ziggy. All right.
All happening at once.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
And then this one happens to be right next to you, and Trouble is gonna attack Trouble. It's going to leap at you. These grubs, or sorry, these grubs are going to fly at you. They're going to swarm your face. And I need. Oh, they're going to hit. They're only going to do 1 point of damage. They don't do any more than 1 point of damage. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
$14.
14. You are fine. That brings us to the top of the order. Or no, that brings us to Riviera.
What the fuck did you bring us to, Mr. Bird? Did we get his name?
Ziggy!
Ziggy.
Ziggy is Lachelle's creature, and the tree is the encounter that you rolled.
Fucking kidding me. Can you guys get away from the tree? Like, honestly, you look a little stuck up there. Can I?
Again.
My goodness. The vines that have her. Can I take my? I'm gonna pull out like a little, I don't know, ball of light from my pocket and just chuck it up at the vines that are holding Fable. Because I'm gonna cast Starry Wisp to try and cut her down.
Make an attack roll.
The 15.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it's gonna be 2d8 damage. 7 points of wisp damage, radiant damage.
You see the vine snap, dropping Fable to the ground. Boom. Yes, you are not high enough to take any fall damage.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, now can we please get out of here? As Riviera is just going to run away from the tree.
Okay.
Like back over here, I think.
Remember,
Maybe
you
like
you were pinned by the tree.
Oh shit, that's right. All right. Bonus action is going to transform into a bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you start to see like Riviera's skin just like bulge out and start getting darker as like this matted fur starts piercing every little pore of his flesh, and you're not quite sure where, but also a plate armor starts manifesting around his body.
Armored bear.
As this regal as fuck looking bear just kind of appears where Riviera was standing. I guess I can't take an action to bust out, but like he's a bear now.
So that's cool.
I mean, I action and bonus action, right?
All right. Yeah, love it. Okay, Riviera. Now we're back at the top of the order. Fable, you're up. You're up next.
Okay. Fable is very pleased to have her feet on the ground again. And is feeling pretty frustrated, but in the like teeny like kind kind of way, And so she pulls, you see her like bend down to her cute boots and pull a dagger out of each. Yes, because that's where we keep them. And
Of course.
then she goes to try and slash the vines that are holding. Don't tell me. Riviera. There we go. I couldn't remember the name. Specifically, I guess what's holding his feet to the ground. And I have 2 weapon fighting, so I can use both.
Okay, yeah. Give me an attack roll for both.
Yes. Okay. I guess I can roll both at once. So should I roll one at?
Roll the first attack.
That is a math 11.
11. That does not hit. Roll the second attack.
Sorry. I love this image of you running past trouble to free Riviera.
That was in that one. So.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, you like
Yep, I did run past you. Sorry.
Amazing. Okay, Eilif, you're up next. What are you doing? You've got you are pinned by the roots of this vine. And you've got a swarm of bugs crawling up your legs and a flying swarm attacking your face.
Love all of that. So Crown of Madness, on your later turns, you must take the magic action to maintain control of the target or the spell ends. Is that just a spell attack, or what does that mean, magic action?
Like Witch Bolt, you have to use your action to keep it going.
Just by will. My action is just
your action is to use it again. Or you can drop it.
Just so you're aware, like the whole magic action thing was introduced because people thought they could do like 2 magic spells in the same turn. So now it's a magic action, right?
It's an action.
Is that correct?
No.
That's not correct? Okay.
No.
I thought that's what it was.
They changed. So in the old rules, it was the action was cast a spell. In the new rules, they just changed it to magic. That's it. That's it's simple as that.
Okay. So it's just a naming change.
Yeah. For consistency.
But
So that would be my action. Yeah. Is the bird the thing that's pinning me to the ground? Is the bird close enough to hit that or no? Ziggy? No, eh?
Ziggy.
Like, is it in between us and pinning me to the ground?
He is not in melee range, so no.
Range. Oh, hi.
And then Trouble, you're on deck, so I'll try and figure out what Eilif is doing. If not, if you need a second, I will swap it around just to keep this going.
Sorry, I will. I'll drop Crown of Madness because I need an action. And if I can target the root that's holding me, the book is going to glow this like deep green, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on it. The root.
Oh, jeez.
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
I want to try and get it to crumple and release me.
So it failed the wisdom save and it has damage on it already, so you can roll your dice.
Oh, right, because it's an extra one. It's a
D12 or 2D12, I think, at level 5.
If the target is missing any of a hit, it takes. Yeah,
2D12.
so that's 2D12. Well, yeah, that's not a D12. Bobby, what do D12s look like?
They're the ones that you don't know what they look like.
Oh, that's good. That's 18 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Am I free?
Yes, you are free.
Okay. Eilif is gonna move. Is gonna move. Where's she gonna move? Can I jump on this stump?
Sure.
That-
But the bugs come with you.
Oh, no.
Because they are, in effect, crawling all over you.
Oh, gross, Eric.
Hey. I didn't choose these monsters.
Disgusting. That is disgusting. Fine. Really gross. Okay, we're good. Try not to let the tree grab you. And I'm gonna take a potion as a bonus action.
Okay.
Done.
All right. Trouble, what are you doing? Your turn.
Hearing Eilif say that, tells me that I'm trying, and I can't really do anything. Is it possible to try and like? I don't have enough strength.
You're still flexing like this because no one's cut you down.
Yeah, I know. I'm just stuck like this with my hips moving.
With my hips moving.
Is it possible to try and like pull one arm free?
Yeah, give me a strength. Give me the athletics check, please.
Okay. That cocked?
Yeah.
That is a 22.
Oh yeah, easily enough. You can pull yourself into to do something. What do you want to do with your turn? You're still I'll say you're still restrained technically.
But I have one arm.
Your arms are free. I'll say you break your arms, but your feet are still restrained.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Now me pulling my hands free, that's considered an action? Or could I treat that like as my bonus action?
Let's go bonus action because I want to see you do something cool.
Okay. Both hands free. He's like, oh, finally. He just grabs his axe and just like tries to hack at the vines that are grappling his feet.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Don't
Okay.
cut yourself.
I love there's no stopping the shade.
So that's only a 10.
That does not hit. Unfortunately, you swing down into this thing and you cut yourself.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. Ziggy is gonna see the chaos as his senses come to. No. And like the bugs are kind of all over him. He's gonna start swatting at these these are the ones that are up the legs. He's gonna start swatting at the legs for an action. He's going to kill them. Actually, sorry, I gotta roll, but I'm pretty sure he kills them. Yeah. They're not the beefiest things, but they will fuck you up. All right. That is his turn, and he's gonna start running this way. And next in the order are the grubs. The one that are around Riviera, they're gonna attack again. Sorry, these are the maggots. These are the maggots that are crawling up your legs. That's a 17 to hit.
Ooh, that's gonna be close.
Lonnie's scrolling frantically.
What is bear? Oh, it ties.
Oh, sorry. Wait 1 second. I got the wrong stat sheet out. No, not 17. 14 to hit.
At 17's the AC.
Okay, no, so it misses. So you start to feel these things. They're still working. They're working their way higher up your leg, but they don't seem to be biting into you yet. They're finding warmer areas to maybe burrow themselves in. Next in the order is the other one. Which one's this? That's this guy. This is the one on Eilif. They're gonna attack you or bite into you again. That's only an 11.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yes. Okay. They are still gonna work they're gonna work their way up your leg as well.
oh.
Very, very uncomfortable. And where's the last? Oh, there's only 2 of them because you killed them. Cool. The tree's gonna go. Yeah, the tree's gonna go. And since you broke free, since you like ripped the vines down and you took this axe, it sees a tree felling axe as a threat and is going to target you, Trouble.
Cut it down, Trouble.
That's a 22 to hit. And Yeah, I need you to make a strength saving throw as I calculate the damage here.
A strength save, you said?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, strength save.
I also want an opportunity attack.
Eight bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
You said 18?
Eight bludgeoning.
8.
Yeah.
8 bludgeoning damage. I'm gonna take a bite as an opportunity attack. Can I bite this tree, Eric, or can I bite the like? If the tree attacked him, can I opportunity the roots because they're still technically the tree?
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
Give me the attack roll on that. As you feel yourself, deleted scenes Pippin getting pulled under the roots of these trees down into it, with Riviera as a bear trying to bite into it to keep you surfaced. What's the attack roll?
The 22.
Okay, yes. Roll me that damage as you just see this. At this one, you just see Treble's face.
It's a 6.
Oh,
6
like
piercing
starting
damage.
it.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. Okay, now we go to the worst monster ever. Eilif, you feel the flying grubs that hit your face that are like covering all over your face and like on your shoulders. They're going to attack. That'll hit for an 18, but they're only going to do 1 point of damage.
Mhm.
And you're poisoned, so nothing.
I'm already poisoned, so suck it.
Nothing further happens.
Wow.
There's another set that's next to you, so they're going to attack you as well.
There is. I ran right into them.
You ran into the second pile of them. They are not going to hit, but they will stick to you. This one's going to move
God.
not short to you. And then this one's going to come over to Treble, who's again the closest one. And they don't hurt you. So, Riviera, your turn.
I'm still stuck, eh?
Dude, I just see it.
How's everybody doing? Do we need a quick break after Riviera's turn for like anything?
Maybe to put Bobby to bed.
Yep.
Hi, because somebody's a little bit of a troublemaker.
As Riviera is biting down into the ground, like gnawing at these roots, you see just coalescing out of the air nearby. It kind of catches your glimpses, just like a haze at first, but then slowly they're becoming more solid as this little pack of baby brown bears, smaller versions of Riviera, appear nearby.
What?
And there's not just one, there's like 30 of them all surrounding him and the 3 of us. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
It's one of the ones I can cast while in my bear form. So it's a large pack of spectral little baby brown bears. It lasts for up to 10 minutes concentration. I choose the form. I've got advantage on strength saving throws while within 5 feet of the pack. And when I move my turn, I can also move them with me. Move on my turn, I can move them with me. Whenever the pack moves within 10 feet of a creature I can see, or whenever a creature I can see enters the space of the pack or ends its turn there, you can force that creature to make a dex saving throw. So on a fail, they'll take 3d10 slashing damage.
Whoa.
So, I don't know if it's on their turn, Eric, but it's Conjure Animals.
Okay, we'll figure it out when it gets
Pack moves within 10 feet of a creature you can see. Yeah, so they would have moved within 10 feet of the creatures?
Well, if you conjure them next to the creatures, yes.
Yeah, so any creatures within 10 feet of these little brown bears will have to take a dex save.
Okay, so are you trying to attack the maggots, the grubs, or the tree? I'll give you pick 2.
Are they not all within 10 feet? And they're all different creatures?
Unless these bears are like right on top of you.
Well, they're a pack of baby brown bears all around me.
So like this little
Sure.
brown bear symbol is how wide that is.
All that's
But like
left.
if I put them here, could I not get the tree and the maggots and stuff that are like pulling in trouble?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll give you the grubs. I'll give you all the grubs and the tree, but I won't give you the maggots because they're on you.
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So deck save.
Yeah, it's a deck save for each of them, and I'll roll the 3d10s.
Okay, the tree fails. The grubs, what do they need to beat?
It is a sorry, I just got this one. Dex 13.
They fail. And they fail as well. Negative, believe it or not, negative dex modifiers.
Wow.
So
17 is the roll, so half that if they succeed.
okay, so they all failed. So how much damage?
17 points of slashing damage as these little brown bears just start gnawing into everything around us.
How do you want to do this to the tree?
Ooh, nice.
Oh. I think the little brown bear that's digging into the tree just kind of looks over and sees Trouble standing there flexing and looking down at oh my god, Fable. And this bear is just scratching in a pattern, and it reveals this heart with T plus F in the tree.
That's so cute.
That's gonna be great. So okay. So the grubs on top of Trouble, they both get destroyed as well. This one, and this one. But when they take damage from these bears, they rupture. And when they rupture, they explode, dealing damage.
Oh God.
Yikes.
So it is. Let's see. You know what? Trouble. Roll me a d4.
That's why these things only do 1 point of damage.
A
Bobby.
1.
A 1. So it's 1. So it's 1d4 plus 10. So that's 11 points of exploding damage for each grub, which was 2 that were on you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. 11 points. per
And
grub.
all right, so you'll take 22 points of damage as they pop these grubs that are covering on top of you. Yeah. Okay, let's take a quick break there.
Oh my god.
Dear. Oh, these things are mean. This was Cam.
Yeah.
So we should have thought a little more about making our characters.
This is amazing. I'm loving this.
It's awesome.
The fact that we're both still standing is kind
Yeah.
of
Well,
Cam wanted the rot sticking grubs from Dungeon Crawler Carl as a creature.
Nice.
Cordy came out of the bag hot with this swarm of maggots. It's like, oh.
Straight out of the Bible.
And then Lachelle said just some fucked up bird dude.
not you, Bobby.
No, not you. All right, we're gonna go take our little bird girl.
I'm gonna
Good night.
quick
Take a
pause,
night.
and then we'll
Good
be working.
night.
Yeah.
do
All
it.
right. What's up? Welcome back, players. Yeah, just going back to the combat. Top of the round is Fable. You see these things. You see these things pop on Trouble next to you as he looks real rough from these things exploding basically in his face. It wouldn't be spring break without it. And what is Fable doing?
Gosh, this is a very good question. Fable is like super grossed out by this. Like, as much as she wants to channel like being okay with nature, she really doesn't like bugs, and had actually been like low-key struggling with it since she got into the forest. So this is a little beyond what she knows what to do with. So I think so. The image that's on the map is like a bunch of little ones. Is it a bunch of little ones, or is it like one big one?
It is a swarm of maggots that are currently crawling on Riviera. The bears took care of all the grubs that popped on Trouble's face. So Trouble's free of bugs now. He's just got gooey splatter all over him.
Okay. I'm sorry you have gooey splatter all over you.
Is that how you exactly say it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna help. I can't help it. So
Fable.
So who is still in trouble?
Riviera
Okay.
and Eilif. Eilif has 3 things.
Okay, but can I get to Eilif?
From where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
What's my distance?
You're only like
30, 35.
So I can get across?
Oh yeah, easily enough.
Okay. She says, I will help you probably in a minute. And she goes over to Eilif and attacks the giant bugs.
Which one?
The big ones.
Okay,
This one?
the ones that are flying at her face.
Yeah, but she's gonna try and like flick them off so they don't explode on her. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Okay. Make an attack roll against one of the bugs with your first dagger attack.
Okay. Keep in mind, this character has never seen combat in her life. She doesn't know what she's doing.
You said that you could take care of yourselves.
Not against giant bugs, she says with a 24.
Yes. So you're gonna explode this bug.
Like, flick it first.
Yeah. I think with your dex. So you roll the attack damage. There is a chance that you don't kill it.
Okay, one second. This is really rubbish.
It's very low.
That's 4.
Yes.
Were you trying
As you pop this thing, as you cut into it, it's going to try and hang on to Eilif's face.
Oh.
As it explodes in her face.
Oh
no.
And you're going to take it's 1d4, so 13 damage as this thing explodes in your face. Pop. You see like almost like this blast of goo just all over, and it's like acid that's burning into your skin is like that like where that pain is coming from. So that kills one. There is the other one, and you do have two weapon attack.
I do, except I just saw what happened, and that was a really good roll.
You're like, ew.
So, okay, paint me this picture. They are stuck to her face?
They are like basically they've flown into it and they've adhered themselves to her face and are trying to like burrow into her face.
Okay. How big are they?
They're like grubs, so they're like maybe smaller than a tennis ball.
Oh, that's huge.
Smaller than it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the chances I can just pull it off?
You can. You know what? I'll let you try and yank this thing off. So give me an athletics roll contested by the grubs.
Gotta take a chunk of my face with it.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna try. Just tell me if it feels like I'm ripping your face off, okay?
It feels like you're ripping my face off.
Haven't started yet. Hang on, you said athletics?
Yes, please.
There's got to be like an extraction gram that Fable's watched before.
That's an 8.
You do beat it. It rolled very badly. So like Dr. Rot Popper, you pull this thing out. Now it's just like wiggling in your hand.
Okay. She holds up. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Ah!
Stop on it.
Is it gonna
Don't let it whack yourself.
with my friends?
You son of
Absolutely. Does Trouble tell me that? That's a great idea. She lobs it at the mean Ziggy.
Yeah, give me a dexterity attack roll. Fuck it.
Hang on.
That's a really good idea. He's
Yeah.
fine. He doesn't have any on him. The idea of a bunch of
Oh, that's a 5.
Flies into the bush next to him. As you just throw this, Trouble, you notice that she tried to throw, but like she probably has never thrown anything like
Oh
anything,
my god.
and it just like right into the bush.
Like, who was it? Charlie Ray Jepsen throwing the first pitch.
Yes, like that. Okay. I'm gonna say that's your turn. You've done a lot on your turn, Fable. Eilif, you're up next. The grub has been tossed. You still have things crawling up your pants. Up your pants?
Yeah, I wear pants.
Okay.
For movement, it's somehow got it in my boot.
I've only got pictures from your like waist up, so I don't know what's going on down there. It's complete mystery.
That's fine. Pants. Okay. So it's just the things that are in my pant leg. Eilif is going to. Do I see Ziggy?
He's running. He's behind the bush, so I'm gonna say no. You know he's gone in that direction, but you can't see him directly.
Did he take our stuff?
He's had some stuff on his bag. Yes.
Did he have Eilif's bag?
No, he didn't get through your bag yet. He had Riviera's. He had some books from Fable, and he was filtering through Trouble's pockets.
Okay. So Eilif did see him disappear. So what she's gonna do then, because there's things in her pants and that's annoying. But what she's gonna try and do, she's gonna try, because this only works on herself. So she's just gonna look at Fable and say, "Thank you. I'm gonna try and get your stuff." And the book is going to start to get like a little bit warm, and it's going to glow a little bit of a like red swirl, and she's going to try and misty step again.
Okay.
If she can. And hopefully the bugs get left behind because they're a creature, and this only works on her. And she's going to try to picture where Ziggy is, because she wants to land right in front of him.
Boom. The bugs come with you.
Dang it.
No! That's so annoying.
They are considered part of you while they are attached to you.
Ugh. I am annoyed.
Good.
Okay, we can abuse this later.
All right. Yeah, you misty step. You're in front of Ziggy. He's standing right there. He's like, oh, this is not how I thought this would go.
And she's going to. Lightning's going to start to crackle around her hand. She's going to reach out and put a hand on his shoulder. She's just going to say, "Stop moving." And she's going to hold Shocking Grasp.
Okay. All right, Trouble, what are you doing while you see this going on?
Can you describe for me the maggots that are on Riviera?
It's now like in his fur, so it's just like kind of wrapped around his fur. It's just like a mangy, armored bear.
Are they like
They're
everywhere? or are they isolated to like maybe Riviera's? There's
I'm gonna say they're like in his armor, like in between the armor and him. So like it's all on his like skin. It's really a poor choice.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I don't think I can help you there. For Eilif, are they like similar? Is it like isolated to?
You could see them
Specific
crawling
spot?
up her leg.
Okay.
Cut off the leg.
Yeah, just lose the whole thing for right now. It's fine. This is so gross.
Trouble will probably. Okay, here's what I want to do. Because after taking that crazy explosion damage, he's just like feeling a little rough. He's just like, "What the heck was that?" He's like hurt that Fable like abandoned him. So he's gonna just like trying to think about like getting these bugs away. He's gonna take off his shirt. He's gonna run up to Eilif, and like similar as what you would do if maybe you had like a towel or some or a piece of cloth. Try and like as best you can like wipe these maggots off of her leg and
Okay.
collect them in his shirt.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. I love this. I love this. As you like grab like almost like a tourniquet, you wrap it around a leg and just pull down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
With advantage. I like this.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna contest it with them trying to hold on to like the skin, and then I would like Eilif to make a acrobatics check to see if your pants stay on.
Oh, nice.
that was an interesting sentence.
Yeah.
That you just said. Oh,
Okay, so what was your roll?
18.
oh no.
You got any pluses?
Nope.
So you pants Eilif, but you take the bugs with it.
Okay. Trouble's gonna be like, I'm sorry.
Bravo!
And he's gonna throw the pants kind of like into the middle area, and using his druid craft, which is a cantrip, can he light it on fire?
Yes, you can. Yes, I love all of that. They're dead.
Like, I'm sorry. Ah!
You're good.
And then
Anyone like the skirt?
Yes.
Trouble's just gonna be like looking at the burnt pants, look back at Eilif, look down, look up, and just like immediately get red and just like turn around like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, just a quick question. How does can I change who I'm holding shocking grasp on?
Oh my
No.
Oh
But
no.
Ziggy is gonna try and book it through the bush and get away.
Okay. It triggers the
Attack roll, please. As a pantsless Eilif starts shocking this Aarakocra.
am I still poisoned? Did that last after the bugs died?
Yeah, you would still be
Did that
poisoned.
go away? Okay. That sucks.
Mhm.
Shocking grasp. Bling. Oh, that's not terrible. 13?
That hits.
Okay. What is it? It is 2d8. Where's the other one? Oh no, it's only 3 lightning damage.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
The bugs got him.
Oh, the bugs got him.
And he
I
didn't
just
have a lot of
want
health
it.
to begin with.
I just want it to be like she successfully is able to like grab the shoulder strap of the pack with all their stuff, and as she's pulling it off, like the static electricity just jumps. And just kind of like zaps him.
And you just see him kind of collapse down, beak first into the ground. I'm gonna say that Riviera is able to, with the help of the baby bears, get the rest of the worms off, and we will end the combat there.
They're all just like baby bear, just preening, pulling out little maggots.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, slowly but surely you're able to do that. As we'll drop out of combat, and I'll turn it over to you guys. What you'd like to do next?
Fable runs immediately to Eilif, grabs the bag from her, and is like, "I've got you. I always bring a spare outfit because you never know when you're gonna need to change." And
Apparently, this
Right
is
now-
just a common thing with him.
Mhm.
so
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
I'm sorry,
want
I'm
to
sorry,
say
I'm sorry, I'm
no.
sorry.
She pulls out. She's like, "I used my backup outfit. This was my backup outfit because we had a bit of a situation at the library. Long story. But she pulls out this thing. She's like, "This is the best I got," and it's like a pleated mini skirt that's like black and purple checkers. And it has like 6 giant safety pins in it.
Oh, it's one of those skirts. I can picture it.
Amazing.
And she pulls out a hat because there's a matching hat that's like one of those like flat capped ones and has like all of the rings on the side. You're welcome to have the hat too if you're, concerned about the ensemble.
Eilif takes a very, very deep sigh. Yeah, exactly.
I think
I
it's
shall
gonna be
take
great.
both the skirt and hat, and she's gonna pull on the skirt reluctantly, very reluctantly, and it like totally clashes with her outfit. But she like grudgingly is just like, thank you, I guess. And then she's going to like poke a hole in the hat. She's gonna put the hat on, and the hole is gonna be where Peeps will sit. So Peeps is still gonna sit on her head and ride in the little like hole in the hat.
Oh.
So like just his little head is poking through with the hat. But she's like very uncomfortable in a mini skirt.
This is a great look for you. Like,
Was this the backup outfit or was this the original outfit? Because I'm curious the practicality of this
this was
in
the backup
any
to the
situation.
backup. This
This
was
is
like
a backup.
this is the backup to the backup. I'm wearing the backup. This
How,
is
is
if
it
I
more
have to,
practical
like,
than this?
What? Sorry, what happened to the first outfit that we couldn't wear that one?
I was wearing it before it had to change.
What happened?
It was at the library.
And what happened at the library? As the Drake Warden of Sonder, she stands up a little straighter and then realizes it's a mini skirt and like crouches a little bit more just in case. What happened at the library? We haven't been back to town in a little bit.
It wasn't that big of a deal. I just
Not saying
We're
it
gonna
is.
be kind of put in the group. So that was crazy, right?
I think. Wait. I think.
No. This is really important.
Yes.
Because the guy who runs the library is very important.
Oh yeah, no, he's good. We're cool.
Okay, no. Like I need details though. You're not in trouble, I promise.
You see.
This outfit is a crime, but you're not in trouble.
See the little baby bears start to get a little bit closer.
Couple spaces just flush red, just like as soon as you mentioned the
Covered in
outfit.
goop.
Mhm.
So it's just that I had been, looking through this particular book and it had some really interesting suggestions on how to make like the next best frappuccino. So I went to the library cafe and thought I'd have a little go at trying some new ideas. Required a little bit of magic, backfired just a smidge, and my clothes turned into frappuccino. So I changed.
Okay, but like the library is still standing and intact.
Oh, why would you think that I would destroy the library? That is sus.
You know, you keep saying that and I don't know what it means.
Let's just say that there were a lot of teenagers,
There's a lot of foam.
a lot of people at the library who were definitely at that point not reading the books and very surprised. But it was awesome.
Did you
Hold on a
foam?
second.
Did you foam?
You're
party?
not the only ones. You're not the only ones here right now? Like there's more of you?
No, it's just 2 of us.
Like back in Sonder? There's more of you.
No. But that is now.
That
We
was
have
the
a
question.
following with our new Frappuccino.
We have been gone like 2 days, I think. I'm actually not 100%
Oh,
sure. A lot of time might have passed.
Yeah, well, we were in the thing with
We were in the well with the
and
unicorn.
yeah, time got a little bit janky in there, right?
Oh my god, what if years passed?
Maybe.
what year is it?
What year is it?
So I will fix this for everybody. The date that you give, Trouble and Fable, is about 4 days later than they expect it to be.
Okay.
We've been here for like a week.
All right. Yeah, that explains a little bit.
Yeah, they went into a time portal. A little bit.
Then 4 days isn't too bad.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, there's more of you.
I mean, we have a bit of a following now. Like a legit IRL following.
And to be
What's
fair, there's only
IRL?
one Fable.
Wait. What is IRL?
And like what a following of what Frappuccinos? Yeses?
We're just not getting it. I don't
Was
like
there
it.
a thing about that in I'm so good.
I don't know.
You
Either
leave
way,
for like 4
Just
days.
take it from me. Go to the library, order the flapper frappuccino, and you will not be disappointed.
What is a frappuccino?
No, it's the flapper frappuccino.
That I don't think that answers. What is the flappuccino?
You'll love it.
Such boomers. But like the other thing that I'm confused about is that it was a library and like a pedicure spa, and nowhere were there drinks.
I think maybe they're under construction.
I don't know if I like this.
Trust me, this is a real revenue booster. I studied economics. This was a good one.
I thought history was your specialty.
I study the history of economics.
While this is all happening, can Trouble just slip away and go check if Ziggy has any stuff on him?
Yeah.
Who just he's kind of
Oh,
Now that is something I can get behind.
hold on. Here's your bag.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So
I lost my pants for it.
Sometimes you just need a bare bottom.
You don't need to comment. You don't need to comment.
yeah, there you go. With the Punisher is no longer, so I guess that applies. Get your one. What do I want to give you? Interesting. Okay. So you find in his bag, you find the Graham device, the little box with the glass and the this little contraption that he had in his bag. You find a single coin that has a head on both sides, like the side of a head on both sides. You also find you know what? Give me a here. Let's throw caution to chance. Give me a D20, please.
me.
That's you, Andrew.
7.
Let's go with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ziggy.
No. You find a small 1 foot long rod, like a little piece of wood.
Okay.
And then when you grab it, it extends out 10 feet.
Oh, nice.
And then you squeeze it and it snaps back to the 1 foot long. It's a pole of collapsing or a selfie stick.
Oh, God.
Oh, Eric.
with a little tie off to hook that little device at the end of it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It's like, this is it.
But you can't use that till after spring break.
Oh,
We made a vow.
you're right. We're unplugging. I'm sorry.
It's good for the soul.
All right. So what would you like to do?
Now, I'm sorry, but I can't let you take all of that. I mean, we are a group, right?
Are we? Are we a group?
I think right now we are.
Okay.
Uh,
They have a lot of rules, is what I'm noticing.
Trouble's gonna look at the stuff he grabbed, and he'll be like, "I don't think you're gonna get this stuff." So he keeps the selfie stick in the gram, but like he flicks the double-sided coin to.
What about
I don't think you're gonna get this stuff.
That's fair.
Okay.
Does this
Pretty
group have a name or like a motto? You know, like a mantra?
Which us two?
I mean, you just said that we're a group, right?
Four people traveling together, is that not a group? What do you call it?
I'm saying if we're a group, what's our name? What's our mantra? What do we stand for?
Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's fully applicable now because we could be like good vibes only.
Wow. I mean,
Sorry,
maybe
that's Andrea laughing.
How about pants optional?
I feel like that's
not.
very targeted.
Face red again, just like, oh. I mean,
Or Fable, what did you say?
Ooh, what would we say? Good vibes only feels like 12 months ago would have been cool, but you know.
mm,
It's no longer trending.
you gotta trust the vibes.
Yeah, I'm down with the vibes. But I feel like I'm like led by vibes. You know, vibe searching, vibe life,
You know what that means?
vibe life. That
No.
feels like it's open to the possibility that sometimes vibes aren't good, and you need to like own when the vibes aren't good, and like accept when they're not good, and still accept they're part of the journey. You feel me?
You know what I said?
I think
I
so.
so
Just in
feel
less words.
Okay. So what did I say? Vibe life? Or vibe journey? Maybe I'm digging vibe journey.
vibe life.
Vibe life. Okay, vibe life.
Huh?
But when you say it, you have to go like this.
No, I will not be doing that.
I don't think I can do that.
Life, life,
It's a good point.
life,
Rawr.
life, life.
Well, careful. It'll trend, and we're not ready.
You're so right.
What does that mean?
Isn't she amazing?
How do you trend in the middle of the forest?
Careful, it will trend. We're not ready. That's the episode title, please. That's so good.
You've said that about 3 things already.
But this will best to those 3 things. Okay, I'm done. We're good.
Hey, vibe life. What's happening? What do you need to do now?
I think we still need to make our way back to Sonder.
Well, we were following your vibes, Fable. They were not good vibes.
You know, that's part of the vibe life, though. So I will accept that. I will own that, and I will happily follow your vibe.
Journey before destination. Like you just gotta go with it. Like this was meant to happen.
Mm.
Oh no, it's another one of you.
Yeah. You know what?
You don't have any dice on you, do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
That's just, do you have any dice?
How
Do
close
have
are
any
you to
dice?
being dead right now?
Dead.
That's a
Yeah.
vibe. I mean, and I'm in that vibe. I will be honest.
I mean, you're in school right now. Give it a few years.
Good advice.
Do we
But-
have any? Oh, sorry, Fable.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, do we have any idea like where we are right now? Like question to the DM. Do we have any idea where we?
I would say Fable and Trouble have a general idea of which way to go. Even though Fable was not the most accurate, they've walked out this route, so like they'd probably have an idea.
So we haven't gone so far off route that we might be close to like another temple on the map is what I'm trying to get at.
Possibly.
Okay, that's fine.
The biosphere has not shifted wildly from what you've known so far in your journeys at the periphery of Sonder.
The biosphere has not shifted.
The flora and fauna are relatively similar. You're in the general area that you've been in.
Sorry, I didn't quite pick up on what you were saying. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I still want to see if we're going to make it to another temple or not, but I'd like to move back in the direction of Sonder because it sounds like there is a crisis. Maybe?
No.
Okay, there's a crisis.
Maybe just teenagers.
Teenagers are a crisis.
They slowly go out into the haze, right?
Okay.
Would we have known that we had passed whatever this kind of temple thing that they're talking about? Like, would we have known if we'd passed one on our way here? So
no, you wouldn't have. But you said you saw a cool rock earlier tonight, and now that they've talked about like temple-like things, that cool rock seems to stir a bit, with resonate with you, which isn't necessarily that far from where you are.
Okay. All right. New vibe. Okay, vibe life crew. I think we should go this way towards the cool rock that we saw on our way in. Because I have this like feeling that maybe you'd want to see it.
Sure.
Go for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eilif pulls the skirt down a little bit again.
All right.
Like riding up. Very mini.
As you follow the vibe life lifestyle, you start heading off in that direction, chatting, fixing, watching out for various things. After a long time, maybe a break during the evening. I don't know if you're going to settle down for camp.
Yeah, I think we should. How are you doing?
Easily enough as Fable. I don't know if you noticed you're in your ring. Yeah.
You guys want to rejuvenate for the night?
You mean sleep?
Yeah, obviously I need sleep.
Is there a different word for sleep now?
Maybe.
Jeez.
It's not like I made up a new word.
No.
But you did. Yes, we would love to rejuvenate.
Background from we're about the rejuvenation lifestyle. I'll leave it at that, but I appreciate if you can help out with any of the accommodation.
You know, I can, and I understand. You'd be interested in rejuvenation. I mean, there's like a mani-pedi place in your library. Rejuvenation seems to be like important to you folks, and this is why I like your vibe. And she just keeps wittering on about the importance of rejuvenation and how she like went to this really cool hut in this one place where she got like this mud bath and it was super rejuvenating, and she got some in her eye and she got like pink eye from it, but it was still rejuvenating, so that was fine.
Did she eat any of the mud?
What do you think I am, 12?
No, I once heard a story about it, so I'm just making sure.
He ate the mud.
Yeah, full confession.
He regretted it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's vibe out, rejuvenate in my little rejuvenation hut.
Do the
Sure.
thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Okay.
So the hut pops out of your ring. You can describe this little glamping tent if you want.
So it has like a lot of like cool graffiti on it that says a lot of really meaningful things, a lot of sayings, a lot of sort of generic faces of people that you won't recognize, and that's okay.
Is this motivational punk?
Yeah.
Ominous positivity.
And it has a little chimney. And it has a boot rack.
Oh,
I'll say too, as soon as you go in, like you'll notice that Fable's bed is like this super luxurious, like big, comfy, like think like king size bed, and then Troubles is just like the busty old cot in the corner.
You've never complained before.
She's so awesome.
it really is. Is this the first magic that we've seen from you two? Did you do any magic in the fight?
I tried to cast.
You did, okay.
Also, we heard she frappuccinoed her clothes.
That's true. Yes, that's right. That's right. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway,
She frapped her
make
clothes.
yourself comfortable. I can do a pour over, but I don't have the machine with me.
A what?
A pour over,
Bless you.
right? I'm just gonna do it, and it will be great.
This is really, really cool, though.
Thank you. I travel around with this, and I host my book club in here, and Trouble tips here pretty regularly when we're traveling.
Yeah, that's my spot over
And
there
there's my bookshelf.
in the corner, in between the bookshelves. Yeah,
In
Sorry,
fact,
where is it? I can't see it behind the shelves.
yeah.
yeah.
Is it over there?
It'll constantly puts her books on it.
In fact, his bed is a bookshelf. Like if you look under the bed, it is actually just a pile of books.
She loves it when I'm here.
I can tell.
Huh.
Can you?
Of course, we're best buds.
Uh-huh. Just
Uh.
best buds?
Oh yeah, yep. Not even probably best buds. There's like Kiara back home. She's probably my best bud.
I imagine Trouble being like, yeah. Just like staring at her. She's just like, not like,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry. What?
Uh-huh.
All right. Easy enough. You're all able to grab
Yeah.
a little bit of shut eye for the night, unless there's anything you want to do there.
Oh, I have a question for them.
Okay.
Is you can both do magic?
If I'm vibing the specific vibes, then I can do the magic.
You can just say yes or no.
But it's not that simple.
Okay. Does everybody from where you're from do magic?
I mean, we are elves. You know, magic. The vibes go through us.
It's true. Although there's Derek. He can't do
Yeah, Derek. I know you look Derek.
He can't do magic though, but you know, it's kind of refreshing. You know, to do everything with your bare hands.
I mean, he's
There's
not.
something cool about that.
I mean, he's not.
Yeah.
That cool.
Okay, well, someone hasn't. Anyway, so the point is, most of us except Derek.
So Sonder must have been a bit of a shock then, because there's not a whole whack of magic in this.
I had a feeling when everyone started panicking about the flapper frappuccino,
Which was awesome.
which was awesome, but everyone started cleaning everything up by hand. I'm like, wow, these people are really into like, you know, unplugging from stuff. This something.
It's not by choice.
Did a lot of people see you in that incident?
I mean, a lot of people definitely saw the flapper frappuccino outfit I was wearing.
There was that one guy who was like really staring. It was kind of weird, but
It was weird. It was weird. But I gave him an extra large flapper frappuccino afterwards. And he left.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good to know. Do you just like study and the magic comes, or is it just like innate? How do you get it?
Yeah, I was born with it. I don't
Okay.
think you were a late bloomer.
What do you say?
Anyway,
Mhm.
is there a reason? Like, should we have not like? Do people not like magic in this town?
I've heard mixed opinions. Some people they think it's associated with the wrong thing and try to kill it immediately. So take that as you will.
Or it's just not supposed to exist anymore.
Yeah.
It died out with the gods.
Well, they don't think that now. You're welcome. I have corrected an offense.
Well, we'll see if that's worth a thank you when we get back, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Maybe sleep with an eye open.
yeah.
I do that already. I'm always half reading, you see.
I'm sorry, meditate with an eye open.
We will.
Urinate. That was last year.
All right, as you all find some shut eye, get some sleep. You do not recover from a long rest as you wake up
Short
the
rest?
next day.
Short rest?
Short rest.
Short rest?
Give you a short rest.
Can you remind me how that works?
You click on the short rest button on your D&D page, and then you choose how many hit point dice you'd like to recover.
Eric.
Yep.
I still have an item that I need to attune to. Could I spend some of this night
Oh yeah.
attuning to that?
Yep.
Okay.
How does one get rid of a poison condition?
Fun thing. You don't.
Are you serious?
You have to
Are you
suck it
kidding
out.
me?
You got a little side quest for you there, Eilif. Thanks to those.
Hold on a second.
Thanks to those stupid rot grubbers.
I mean, I might be able to help with that.
Oh, I can help myself with
You
that
can help
too.
that too. Okay.
Okay.
Erect cam.
Like, you have lesser
restoration,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
There you go. As you guys continue your journey looking for this this big rock that was referenced to you, you spend a couple hours chatting, sorting yourselves out. If you're going to burn a spell slot on lesser restoration to heal the poison, you can do so. You continue to read your book, Fable, as trouble is kind of following in your coattails. You do come up upon this giant ovaloid stone. It's almost smoothed on all edges, as this rock is massive. They weren't kidding when they said it was a really cool looking rock, because it looks like it's been eroded to a smooth finish along all the sides. As you step back to take this thing in, as you're approaching it, you get the sense that it looks like a giant egg, for lack of a better word. But you notice a large crack along the top that seems to be opened to the sky above. That crack seems to terminate about 15 feet above the ground, so you'd be a bit to get up there.
Wait, how big is this thing?
It's probably a 30-foot tall rock.
Whoa.
As you find yourselves in front of this rock, you hear a creak in the woods around you, a croak. You hear birds chirping in the trees. As I'd say, more for Trouble and Fable's perspective, you see a lot of birds landing in the trees. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Drop a hand in my bag and start looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what we'll end it there.